Alright, what up YouTube? It's a nice thing here back with another video. And this video is gonna be about how like grounding yourself really help you excel in all areas of your life. Just gonna be a little quick video. It's something I just been thinking about. It's been some things I'm dealing with on a personal level. And just trying to balance your life out with just becoming and awakening and becoming more spiritual. Me, I've been having like this hard time adjusting. Like I'm really having this very hard time adjusting now. Cause I think like I said, I'm not just like I think that's one thing I don't like about the internet or like the spiritual wokeness. Like a lot of people just be faking it. And if I'm being honest, for a long time I wasn't faking it, but my foot was half in. I was dipping my toe in. I wasn't trying to jump inside of it for real. Now, especially with just the traumas and things, I was always that type of introspective person where I was always speaking about my traumas and thinking about, always just a very deep thinker of my own stuff. Like I was always just like, okay, well, this is why this happens. And like I said, I was very much like, damn, like really ain't got there's no such thing as free will in the sense where it's free will, you know. A lot of things are predestined, you know. Of course, that's not even the idea of the whole video, but like I said, that's just me speaking about my own little background a little bit. But I'm in this state where, like I said, I'm in this transitional period where I'm trying to move forward, but I can't move forward because, like me, I'm just a very spiritual person. Just like I said, we get some type of information about the spirituality and just starting to really learn about, let's say, your interest. Like me, like I'm starting to I'm like the thing that pulled me into spirituality at first was like the psychic abilities. And like I said, because I'm just a kid, I'm a childish kid. I'm only 20, but like I said, I still got a lot of childish energy inside of me. I just love superheroes and things like that. So that was the thing that pulled me in. And then of course I matured a little bit and I started connecting just my own introspection to the spiritual aspect, and I really started to go further with it. But me, I wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to learn all about psychic abilities, but like, and my mind would literally be on it all day. Like I said, I'll literally be thinking about that so much that I would forget that about my main responsibilities on, like, as Kevin. Now I need to be fulfilling. Like right now, like in like the past 2 weeks, this has been its worst, really. Like I said, right now I'm transitioning, changing jobs and things like that, and I'm just trying to stabilize myself, because just growing up, I never really was my thing, being stable and just being secure. So I am in this stage right now where I'm trying to just stabilize myself. I'm trying to figure out, like, the thing about me and like dealing with spiritual things now. I think I tend to look at myself every day like depending on like my chakras. Like well, Kevin, maybe you have a lot of stuff going on in your head, and I always seem like I do got something always going on in my head. So, and that's because I'm just always like trying to see through things, and always just like my head just be all up in the woo wah. Like I said, I'm somewhere that's not here, and it caused a lot of problems for me. Like I said, I think at times I'm too spiritual. I feel like I'll just be spiritual, and I feel like at times I feel like I'll be boring. But I mean, that's how I am. But that's not even the point of this video. But I think that I'm grounding myself now. I'm getting in the process of not putting so much on my plate and stop worrying about all this extra stuff that don't really matter until, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I need to stop worrying about that now. I need to be worried about, how I'm gonna make a living, or how I'm gonna secure my emotions, or, you know, if I'm safe or not, or, you know, if I can even exert the willpower that I have to even control, or even not even control, but to create my own reality, or create the world that I wanna, my own personal world I wanna live in. Like me, like realistically, my only really true desires I even have in real life now is really just to, you know, help my family. I don't really have any personal desires I want, because all my personal desires is like on the other side, like the spiritual realm and the astral plane and stuff like that. Like I want to become more of an awakened dreamer, just really be going around in my dreams, having fun like that. That's my childhood side of me that I really want to do. But I know with that, it's gonna come a lot of, you know, I wouldn't even say negative, just whatever. Like I said, let's say if I open my third eye start opening, I'm gonna start seeing a lot of more negativity around. That's one thing I learned from people and just watching videos, is that when you start to become more awakened, the only thing the world don't get better, in the sense where the world isn't saved. Like I said, you start to awaken to notice a lot of more of the negativity that may be going on and thriving even in your area. So that's one thing I had to get. But, you know, like I said, it's the small things that matter in life. I think I'm a very small person. Like I said, I don't really want many things. realistically, all I really want for anybody is just, I just want people to be, I just want anybody that's around me to be abundant. I want people to be, I want to help my family move up. Like I've been thinking about this since I was a kid, like in elementary school, writing it down and stuff. And I didn't, of course, no kids should be thinking about helping their family at no elementary school level. But I mean, that's how people think. That's how I thought. I don't know. I know I'm not the only person to think like that. When you grow up in poverty, it makes you think. It changes the way people think. But yeah, I've been grounded a lot lately. I've just been trying to get grounded because that's the thing. Like I'm working on my lower three chakras and just trying to clear them up and heal them because I got a lot of trauma in them 3 areas, and of course it's gonna take time. But the work I have done and have seen is like, it's honestly, I'm grateful for the improvements I've been making because my life is getting better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling extremely better. I'm extremely grateful for it. So, and like I said, it encapsulates all areas of your life. It could be spiritual, it could be like, your physical health, it could be your mental health, it could be your emotional health, it could just be, your career life, it could just be, your family life. It's in any of those areas. When you stand there, like ground yourself and really have a certain amount of things you worry about and focus on and keep it very ground level, you can get a lot done. So yeah, so I guess that's my just my I don't know the word. That's my take on it. So yeah, and that's really my experience. Like I've been just grounding a lot more, and I'm just trying to take things one day at a time and not try to overwhelm myself. Every time I overwhelm myself, like I get angry and I get frustrated and watch things not happening. But it's simple. It's like I'm overwhelming myself. I'm putting too much on my plate, and it's causing me to become stagnant. And that stagnation is like really causing me to be frustrated. But it's like my own self-causing this problem. So that's one thing I had to learn to stop allowing myself to do. And just be more patient. I think that's one thing about me. I'm patient with everybody in the world, but with myself, I got absolutely zero tolerance and zero patience for it. Like I don't know how to be nice to myself, and I'm learning how to be more nice to myself. And at times indulging and just telling myself to relax, and just because I think that's just another thing with society is everybody got to constantly be working and doing something. And sometimes that work against you. Not even sometimes. For long periods of time, it starts to work against you. So, and I think that's where like I was headed to, right? So, yeah, just being able to ground yourself and grounding yourself in reality will help you excel in any avenue of your life. I think people need to be more realistic, or just the ground level. Start at the ground and you move your way up gradually. Of course, I think being young, that's something that I seen this quote. It was said that young people are fast, but old people know the way. And I know people equate that quote to they said youth is wasted on the young, and I think it is. But I think that's where people need to understand. Like sometimes you need to be more patient. You just got to be more sure of yourself. You got to be more attentive. You just got to be more courteous and understanding of yourself. You gotta learn when to slow down and just really just ground yourself and really just take your time with yourself. I know like younger kids, they want to grow up so fast, and growing up fast, I think you make a lot of more mistakes than you have to or just growing up and just moving so fast, you make a lot of more mistakes than you have to. And I know I made a lot of mistakes, and like I said, I'm gonna keep making some more. But since I'm young and I got a lot of energy, I'm gonna make even more mistakes than I think people that have some type of patience with them young. I think any young person, you always gonna have some type of impatience with you. But yeah, I just think that I have a lot of just just a lot of energy. I just want to do everything. So I have to learn how to just slow myself down and really just take things at one day at a time. And I've been doing it, and it's been very hard, but I'm definitely doing it. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you.